Hey guys, so today I am back with a recipe from Irish Teatime recipes. I did a lot of cooking lately, I think, and I like the baking better, so let's do some baking. I have set my oven to 200 degrees Celsius, that's heating up, and I have the cream, butter and sugar together. So I've got soft butter in a way two small bowls. Let me it a bit different. So bigger bowl. Soft butter. I remember this time not to use fridge cooled butter, as that would be a workout. Anyway, I'm still coughing very regularly. I was very sick last week, so yeah, that's happening. Cough. I'm not sick anymore. I'm not sure what I got, but yeah, I spent 3 days on a couch. Was sleeping mostly. Was watching Supernatural, and I think I missed, I don't know, plenty of episodes because I have fallen asleep again during one. So yeah, I was pretty far out, you know. But yeah, I don't know what I had or how I got it, but yeah, I see a lot of people when I'm working, of course. And it started on Saturday, by the way, or on Sunday. And Saturday we went to Amsterdam, and it was raining, and we had a drink on a cafe outside under one of those heat lamps, which was fine at the time, but yeah, probably didn't help. But it takes a few days and then you're getting better, and now I'm just out of breath after a couple of steps. I have to regain my fitness and get rid of this nasty cough I still have. But the thing is, as long as I keep talking, or just if I'm preoccupied, like my mind is doing something else, I'm not thinking about it. If I'm doing nothing, that's the horrible time when I start coughing again. And 9 out of 10 times, that's when you're going to bed, and then, yeah, you cough while trying to fall asleep, and that doesn't work. Anyway, add the beaten eggs a little at a time, beating well between each addition. So I've got 3 beaten eggs. I'm not sure if I already made this one. Years ago I made some recipes out of this book, but I'm not sure if I made this one. Oh, maybe a bit too much. And there's one thing that's a bit different in the book than what I'm doing, because I need a shallow oblong baking tin, and I'm just using this. But I think the rest will be pretty like the book says. Maybe I should. It's better to do this in a stand mixer, an electric mixer. But I don't like to use the thing when I'm filming. You know, makes so much noise, and I don't know. It's not the best way for me to do things when I'm filming. If this turns out something I will make again, then the next time I think I will use a stand mixer because it's just easier. That's in. The beating will is just so much better with a mixer. And I'm so out of breath already. But the thing is, I haven't run on a run for maybe 6 months now. I don't know, half a year. And now I'm thinking out of breath. Maybe I should start running again. Get a bit of stamina back, you know. Anyway, I used to be out of breath even when I run. So, okay, now I have some flour and some baking powder. Let's mix that up. Where's my, let's use the back of the spoon to give this a mix. Pulled into the mixture. They say nothing about in time, so just going to do the whole thing at once. And then it says I need a few drops almond essence or ratafia. I wanted to look it up, but I forgot. Let me see. I also need to use ground almonds, but let me see. Together with, yeah, that needs, the almonds needs to go in here too. And then I have only the fake stuff, but let's use this. Smells nice. I really love the almond essence. Or aroma, this is aroma. Essence is the real thing, right? A few drops. Like that. I think, and then mix together to a soft dropping consistency. So let's see what this is going to be. And the oblong shape of the tin, is that because of the almonds that represents an almond? Let me use one of those. These makes it a tiny bit better, or the scraping will be a bit better. That was the oven. Let's see if I've got everything. A bit of flour in the bottom. Oh, it smells so nice, like the almond essence. Now let's rub it in this. It says a soft dropping consistency, but is this? That's not a really dropping consistency, but I don't know what should do different. But let's see what the results is going to be, you know. It looks like it's like a pretty decent cake batter. So okay. What is this? Now it needs to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And then until lightly cooled and until a warm skewer inserted into the cake comes out clean. Turn out on a wire rack, and when cold, cut into fingers or squares. If desired, the cake can be iced up before cutting up with glacé or butter icing and decorated with flaked almonds. Well, I'm not going to do the flaked almond things. 20 minutes first. I'm just 20 minutes. I'll let you know when it gets out, when I'm coming back. If I need the 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to cool it in between. So when I'm doing the taste things, it has cooled. So 20 minutes in the oven, maybe wait an hour or something. So yeah, I feel like I'm being back. I think I said it more often. Sometimes I make videos like 3 on a day, and then I have just a week off, you know, where I not have to worry about filming, because, well, this thing in my head that I want to do so many videos, you know. And then I had videos for 3 weeks, and then I was like, oh, I have some time to think about what am I going to do next. And then I got sick, and then yeah, I didn't have much time, and now I'm making this. And tomorrow, my mom's coming over tomorrow, so I probably will make something else. But yeah, I still like doing it, but the mind thing. Anyway, see you soon. So in the end, I baked my cake for 30 minutes, and it's a tiny bit warm still, but this is my almond cake. It smells like almonds. It smells like the almonds essence, extract. No, aroma. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a bit of a taste. It's just a normal cake with almond flavor, which is nothing wrong with. I mean, did anyone expect something else with these ingredients? I mean, yeah. The ground up almonds, I don't really think that makes a real difference in texture. And I feel all the flavor from the almonds, or the almond flavor, comes from the aroma. Which is a bit sad, because there are a lot of almonds in here, but
It's a very good cake. I like it. Thanks for watching. See you next week. I want to say next week. See you soon. Bye.